and welcome to the Drone Zone. I'm drone pilot Brian Kay.
And I'm drone pilot Joe Tillman.
Hey, Joe, where are we going today?
I think where we're going today, Robin Leach would be jealous.
Oh, okay. So lifestyles of the rich and famous?
In Arizona.
In
no
Arizona?
Less. Yes.
So I assume we're talking luxurious?
Luxury everywhere in Arizona. We're going to start off in Sedona, first of all. We love droning in Sedona.
Love Sedona. When you talk luxury, what are you talking about?
Well, something that's out of the norm.
Okay.
We're going to show you something that's a little different in Sedona, which is very unusual, but it's awesome in nature. Now, we've been to Sedona before. What do you think of Sedona when you think of Sedona?
When I think of Sedona, I think of the Red Rocks.
Correct.
The church in the rock.
Right.
All the different trails they have there. Just beautiful scenery.
Sedona is great, but hands down, Instagram has ruined Sedona for everybody because everybody wants to go, Devil's Bridge, all that stuff. They want pictures. So getting in and out of Sedona now is really, really hard.
Yeah, so instead of just getting in and out of Sedona, maybe you could spend the night there or a couple nights, right? You probably should.
You sure could. And we're going to take you to
Ambiente Resort.
Yes, and we followed this from actually the beginning. We were there when they were breaking ground on the place. We were there when their construction was midway, and we droned it when everything was all done and full.
Okay, so we're talking luxury resorts in Arizona. This one's in Sedona. What makes it so luxurious?
Well, they described it as Sedona on IMAX, and I think they nailed it with that description because when you're in your little bungalow or room, you're going to open the window and it's right there, the Red Rocks, and it looks like you're in IMAX.
So all the rooms are glass, and you just have your whole room is a view of
the
Sedona.
Red Rocks, right? And it's amazing, and it's like they talk about the sunsets, the sunrises. It's an amazing experience.
Let's check out Ambiente Resort in Sedona.
My name is Jennifer May, and I'm one of the co-owners of Ambiente Landscape Hotel. We are in Sedona, Arizona at a landscape hotel called Ambiente, and it's a property that we have been building for the last 6 years as a family. Ambiente is a 40-room luxury property, and what we did is we split our rooms up into 40 individual atriums. They are elevated on stilts, they're half glass, and it's to bring the environment of Sedona into your room. These are called atriums. We call them that because they're half glass, and we wanted people to experience the natural environment of what Sedona is in their atrium. So they're elevated up on stilts. We wanted to save as much of the landscape as we could, so we put them on 4 piers and we built them, tucked them into the National Forest area. Well, Sedona is known for its iconic red rocks and its hiking and biking trails. This property actually owns a trailhead called Adobe Jack Trail. All of our guests can go right out of their atrium and hop on the trail and go hike or mountain bike and come right back to the property and enjoy their time here. If I were to describe this place, I would say that it brings Sedona on IMAX into your room. We created this space in the room to kind of be a darker environment. It's a little bit more masculine of a feel, but when you have so much glass in front and on the sides of you and you're kind of tucked in here, you literally feel like you're in your own private little theater. When we created the pool area, we wanted it to be the heart of the property. So we created a really unique pool design. It is also for couples only. We've got 4 areas where couples can go in and have the in-water concrete loungers with fire bowls between and these beautiful umbrellas. When you think about what Sedona is, and when you think about what we built with these atriums being half glass and kind of tucked into this forest feel, you couldn't do this just anywhere. You couldn't go into downtown Phoenix and build this. It needs a unique place in order to build something like this. And Sedona has all of that. It's got these, beautiful red rocks and beautiful wildlife that come through. And I think there's going to be a lot of people that come here from Chicago or New York that have never seen a whole family of javelina come through right next to their windows where they get to watch them in real life, you know, living their life.
That was Ambiente Resort, and that was what luxury is defined as, right?
100%. And if you look at it, you can just imagine what it's like waking up there in the morning or going to bed there. Plus, they have a little river that runs through it, the whole property and stuff like that. It's an amazing place.
And Sedona is an international dark sky community, so I'm sure not only during the day, but at nighttime, it's probably, you can see everything in the sky.
All the stars and against the red rocks. It's got to look amazing.
And now we're going to go on a little bit of a venture to another resort out on a dirt road, 7-mile dirt road. We're going to Castle Hot Springs.
Yes. This is close to Lake Pleasant for reference.
About an hour and 20 from downtown Phoenix.
Right. Now on this dirt road, you'll see stuff as well. Because remember the last time we were there, we saw a bunch of wild burros, and I just stopped and took pictures and they hung out and they were just cool.
Yeah, that's where they live.
Right.
And we're going to
we're in their place.
Castle Hot Springs.
Right.
But did you know you also get helicoptered in to the resort because it's so remote? It's like an oasis in the middle of the desert.
Correct. The owners helicopter. That's how they get to the resort. They helicopter in themselves. And the thing is, for reference, we're in the middle of the desert and we're driving to the resort and it's just brown desert. And you're going to make a turn, and it's the greenest thing you've seen in that whole place.
And it was opened in 1896, and in World War II, the military used it to rehabilitate people because of the hot springs. Now, the hot springs, they're naturally warm water, rich in minerals flowing from the ground.
Right.
The temperatures in these pools are about 110 degrees year-round.
Always. Hot, hot, hot.
Yeah. And the purposes for the hot springs there are for healing, relaxation, renewal, and serenity. So just like watching the Drone Zone, I'd say.
100% all three. You're going to go Castle Hot Springs or watch the Drone Zone. It's up to you. Choose your own adventure.
Choose your own adventure. And we like adventure here at the Drone Zone, don't we?
We do.
And at Castle Hot Springs, they have a Via Ferrata adventure climbing course.
They do. Now, I believe one of us went on the course itself, if I'm remember correctly.
There's like a 7-inch bridge across this canyon, which is what, 100, 200 feet high?
Well, I think it was like, I thought it was higher than that.
It was pretty high.
It was pretty high.
I had to fly the drone.
Correct.
So, of course, you said, I'm going to go, your middle name is Adventure.
Right. I do my own stunts for the Drone Zone.
Yeah, we've heard 100%. It before. So, yeah, of course, you walked through it.
Yes.
So we took the GoPro, a little bit of GoPro, a little bit of drone. We put together a fun adventure at the Via Ferrata at Castle Hot Springs. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Glenn Slattery. I'm the Director of Recreation and Adventures at Castle Hot Springs. Castle Hot Springs Resort is one of Arizona's original resorts. It opened up in 1896. It has recently reopened over the last few years, and we have 30 guest rooms. We have one of the cleanest, mineral-rich hot springs in the West, and it produces over 200,000 gallons of spring water per day. We're very excited to provide Arizona's first Via Ferrata course. The word Via Ferrata means Iron Way. It was actually produced in Italy during World War I, where they would put cables up the mountains so the troops could access the Alps. Since that time, it's become a really popular recreational activity. And we have, again, Arizona's first Via Ferrata course. The Via Ferrata course at Castle Hot Springs is for guests only. It reaches the summit of Castle Peak, which is 500 feet above the valley floor. We do an introduction here to get you set up with your equipment, and then we move up the canyon to a practice wall where we teach the skills of taking the climbing harness and clipping into the cables, and we use metal rungs that are drilled into the rock to ascend the mountain. Halfway through the course, we cross an aerial walkway, which is 200-foot span of our canyon, and then we continue up to the summit of Castle Peak. So the aerial walkway is unique. They've been doing these in Europe for many years. It's a series of steel cables that span the canyon, 200 feet wide, 125 feet off the ground. As you cross the aerial walkway, you clip your climbing harness into a steel cable that keeps you safe as you walk from one side to the other. So it feels like you're floating, but you're safely connected to the cables. So when you're walking across the bridge, it's 7 inches wide, and it's a grate. So you actually look between your feet as you're walking, and you're looking down on saguaro cactus that in the springtime bloom, and you're looking straight on top of them. When you're on the aerial walkway, we are in the center of Castle Creek Canyon, which is a major drainage coming off the Bradshaw Mountains. You're looking up the canyon to just beautiful geology and amazing Sonoran Desert plant ecology. One of the great pieces of the Via Ferrata is to be able to have expansive views and look at the amazing scenery that we have at Castle Hot Springs. We have 1,100 acres of private property, and you get amazing views looking into the canyons, up north to the Bradshaws, and across the Sonoran Desert. The great thing about the Via Ferrata course and the aerial walkway is that you can be high up on a mountain and feel safe and secure, but it's still challenging. It's challenging physically and mentally, but when you come through the other side and reach the summit, it's really a great feeling, and the guests have just been over the moon about it.
That was Castle Hot Springs. Before that, Ambiente, 2 luxury resorts in Arizona, and by definition, luxury means great comfort and extravagant living.
Sure, Fergie would be proud of us today. 100%. Well, BK, for the drone zone, that was champagne wishes and caviar dreams. BK, take us home.
I'm drone pilot Brian Kay.
And I'm drone pilot Joe Tillman.
Keep your drone soaring and your adventures exploring.